What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy Pod Day! Yeah! Oh, okay. All right. Happy Pod Day, everybody. All right. Welcome to the See.Plan.Do show with me, professional life coach, DJ, CPR instructor, all the things I do, etc., etc., etc. Mr. Garry O'Neal Jr. As always, shout out, please, of course. Make sure you mention the junior. Shout out to Pups. All right. And we have look at this. We have a special holiday edition. It's Halloween. You are absolutely right, guys. But today is National Candy Corn Day. So, of course, here on the See.Plan.Do show, we want to definitely honor that. So without further ado, shout out to my day one listeners. Of course, anybody who's listening for the first time, hey, welcome. All right, my candy corn crew. All right, of course, as well as my special sweet Patreon viewers who support me every step of the way, and everyone who is listening or watching on your favorite streaming platform. All right. Woo! Today's special holiday edition is entitled Among Us, where we're going to have our entree and then we're going to have a dessert. Among Us, and then we'll go right into our dessert, where some of you guys have already been looking and anticipating for this. I'm going to be trying a recipe I just found and made up, these wings that are candy corn coated. So today you will see live. I'm looking at them right now. I see them. They smell good. I'm not even eating them because I want my reaction to be on the show. So I have candy corn wings in the building, right? And so that is on the See.Plan.Do show. So let's get right to our See.Plan.Do moment of the week, sponsored by Heart Savers Maryland. And it is entitled Playtime. What we really want to do is what we're really meant to do. When we do what we are meant to do, money comes to us, doors open up for us, and we feel useful. And the work we do feels like play to us. That is an amazing quote by Julia Cameron. And when we're talking about playtime, I just want you to think that there are some people right now that's listening, that's watching, that they dread their job. They're dreading to go to work. And so if that is you, all I want you to do is take somewhere between 10, 15, 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day. And I want you to think about what it is that you really want to do. Because a lot of times we know what we don't want to do. So I always tell people, if you tell me what you don't want, then you equally can tell me what you do want. All right. So let's open up that playtime. All right. So that way you can get into what you're supposed to be doing, making money, all those opportunities open up, and boom, what you're doing won't even feel like work. All right. So that is your See.Plan.Do moment of the week, entitled Playtime. All right. Now we're getting into an amazing artist with the Greenlight Entertainment Song of the Week. And this is entitled Relax. All right. We are back. Hopefully you enjoyed that song. I'm going to make sure I post all the information about that song in the comments, as well as all of my social media pages. All right. So can we get to our entree of the evening? Again, this is a special holiday edition, and this episode is entitled Among Us. So, if like me, you're on your phone, and recently a mobile game app popped up entitled Among Us. And that was a really good game. All right, it's really popular. My kids play it. You see a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people are streaming about it. It's a really good game. Okay. And so I want to give you some of the takeaways I got from the game. So without further ado, let me preface it by telling you about the game if you have not played this game. All right. So like I said, it's a mobile game app. Okay. And so in the game, you're an astronaut. So you're a little figure, a little astronaut on the ship. And so you have to do stuff. But when you first start, you pick your outfit, people have all these different things. And then when you start the game, you are assigned either the title of being a crew member, okay, which is a worker, or you are going to be titled an imposter. All right, so you got crew members, and then you may have an imposter or imposters, depending on the size of the game. Sometimes it might be one, it might be two imposters, might even be three. Okay, usually a game is about 10 people, right? So if you are a crew member, all right, in this game, your job is to complete different tasks. They have all these different tasks, like take out the trash or rewire stuff, all these different things that you have to do in the game. Okay, all right. And also, you got to figure out who the imposter is, because there's an imposter among you. Hence the title Among Us, because they're among you. Okay. So you have to complete these tasks, you have to figure stuff out. Okay. If you are labeled the imposter, then your job is to deceive, sabotage, and kill the crew members, right? So it's a really good game. So in addition to being an imposter, you got to do all these things, and you got to slip in and out of the presence of people. You can't get spotted by somebody because then they can report you. All these different things. It's a really, really fun game. So the game ends. So either you're a crew member or you are an imposter. You're going through this game, and so the game ends. The game is over when either the imposter kills the majority of people on the game, right? Or the crew members find out who the imposter is. So that's the game. So as you're playing, you're constantly trying to figure things out. And so I just wanted, in true life coaching fashion, when I thought about playing this game, because I've been playing it since it came out. Me and the kids talk about it. We saw some really popular songs about it. It's a really, really great game. I like it. Okay. So like I said, in true life coaching fashion, I wanted to go over a couple of things that I got from the game outside of the game. Okay. So the first thing is, imposters are among us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Imposters are among us. Listen, when you start the game, right, everyone has different costumes, but we're all astronauts. You don't know who the imposter is. They're just there. They're among you. You don't know. It could be you. It could be anybody else. In real life, all right, sometimes the imposters may look like a person that's been around you a long time. They may be your social media friend. They may be your neighbor, a spouse, any one of those things. They might be around. They might be a really cool person that you met on social media. They might be your really cool coworker that you might have hung out and had for drinks. But at times, just realize that some imposters look like friends. Which brings me to number 2, the work. See, in the game, right? You're going through this game, you're doing different stuff. Like I said, if you're the crew member, you got to work on some stuff, right? In the game, you can prove that you're not, because that you're not the imposter, because as you're playing through the game, somebody can say, "Oh, you are the imposter." But you can prove in the game, one of the ways you can prove in the game that you're not an imposter is if you show people that you're doing the work. So if you're doing the work, all right, just doing one of the tasks, it proves that you're not an imposter. That has happened to me many a times. Someone says, "Hey, he's the imposter." I'll say, "Hey, watch me do this." Or someone will co-sign and say, "Hey, I saw him take out the trash," or "I saw him rewire the electricity," or "I saw him navigate," whatever the tasks are in the game. You can see somebody do it and see the status, and you can see that it was worked on. All right. An imposter, they can't do any of the tasks. So if you were an imposter in the game, you have to fake like you're standing over there to fix something and then move away when people are not looking. Okay. So by simply doing one of the tasks, right? Like I said, an imposter can't do it. You can tell if people are real or not, or you can tell if it's a person that's real or they're an imposter, just like in real life. In real life, we can figure out who is down for us by the work they put in. Come on. All right. You might have people that can stand right next to you, right? We've seen it. How many times have we seen on the news with our celebrities who might have died or people that might have died? They knew the person, right? Or, betrayal doesn't come from somebody you don't know or your enemy. We know who you are. If I don't like you and you don't like me, it's on sight. Think about Tom and Jerry. Now, sometimes in the shows, they might have been cool and they might have worked together. But most of the time, when Tom see Jerry and Jerry see Tom, it's on. Okay? But the imposter doesn't work like that. They stand next to you. They might be right next to you. They might say a couple of things. Okay? But your real friends, the ones that are down for you, you can turn back and think in the recess of your mind, what have they done for me? What have they done for us? What have they done? Or are they just a good time associate? I talk about that a lot within the seasons that I've done this. A good time associate. A good time associate is a person, some people call it fair weather friend, but they will be there for you and around you and with you through all the good times. Hey, you want to go to the club tonight? Absolutely. You want to go get some food? Absolutely. Hey, you want to go do this? And this is fun. But where are they when you need help? Where are they when the work needs to get done between you and that friend? Let's say you have a problem with that friend. Can you have that conversation without them just saying, hey, we're not friends anymore? All right. Are they putting in the work for you? And that's not just for friendship. That's just in anything. Is your spouse putting in the work? Are they with you? Or as soon as something happens, they're gone. That happens in the game too. When something happens, one of the major things that can happen in the game is the imposter can set off different alarms. And they can set off different things that can break down, like the electricity might go out or a reactor might go off. If a reactor goes off and you don't get there in a certain time, the game is over. You lost. So they can hit the button, set off the reactor, and most people have to run to go to the reactor because they know that's the important time. So when you hit the button in your relationship, when you hit the button in your life and you need those people to come running to you, are they running to you or are they running off? Yeah. I know, right? All right. Are they there for you or are they just acting? Are they an imposter? All right. Number 3, and guess what? This is not even going to be this is a special edition holiday episode. Okay. So this is live, so I freestyled this. Of course, I had to put in my work because this is a real show. And as a real show, I always take the route to make sure that this is a quality show for you. But here on this special holiday edition of the See.Plan.Do show entitled Among Us, I wanted to make sure I brought some heat. Okay. So number 3, I like to call this one to your face. See, if you play Among Us in the game, they don't kill you in your face. Okay. They can hide off. They have to be sneaky. The imposter has to be sneaky to get you. All right. Because if they kill you in front of other people, then of course they're discovered and then they're kicked off. So they can't just kill you in front of somebody else. The imposter has to be sneaky. They have to be conniving. They have to lie. They have to put it off on other people, other places, other things. All right. And like I said, when they kill you, they're not going to do it in your face. They're going to do it behind you. All right. The people that you're dealing with, are they upfront with you? Are they honest with you? Can you trust them? All right. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, but trust is a big thing in the game. All right. But just understand that the imposter, their role is to sabotage, deceive, and kill. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. And in the game, I've been the crew member, and I've been the imposter, and I've had to lie and put it off on other people. I've had to say these different things. Oh, I was over here. I was over here. Hey, I was over there by the reactor. I was over there fixing the lights. Hey, I was in the med bay. Right? I've done all these things. I've said all these things, and they're not even true. But that's what an imposter has to do. And they have to be good at it. And so it's our job when an imposter does that to be able to figure it out and say, wait a minute, you were over here, but I saw you over here. Hey, you were saying you were doing this, but I don't see that work being done. And a lot of times we have to, because remember, an imposter is going to do it behind you. You have to face them. Remember in Super Mario, there was a ghost. It was a ghost stage. I can't remember the name of the ghost stage. But in this ghost stage, right, since we're talking about games, when you ran, it was a very scary. Me being 8, like turning off the lights and playing this stage, it was like ghosts and a haunted house. It was a good stage. But as you were running, there were some ghosts that were friendly to you in your face. But if you turned Mario away from them or Luigi, then they would show their teeth and try to get you until you turn back around and they're like, oh, excuse me. Oh, hey. That's what they do. An imposter can't do stuff in your face. All right. They won't do it in your face. It will be in the dark. That's actually when I play the game. If you playing with me and I'm the imposter, the first thing I'm doing is cutting off the lights. See, you can sabotage. Once you hit that light button and the lights go off, you got about 30 seconds and everybody can't see. And that's when I strike. And that's when an imposter in real life is going to strike. They're going to wait. Not going to do it out in the open. They're going to wait. So be careful. The next thing is, I like to call it sheep. One of the easiest ways, if you are the imposter, to win the game is you got to get other people on your side to vote because you're voting, right? So if someone says, hey, you're a suspect, because they're going to say sus, that's what the language is. If you're a suspect, then for the most part, people should prove it, right? In real life, people should prove things, but somebody could just say, hey, Green did it without no evidence, no proof, no nothing. If I say, hey, I saw this person, I don't need any proof. All right. How many times on social media in real life we have seen people and we have charged people? We have seen that we saw this person. People have said that they heard this or read that without proof. And we believe it. It's been many times in the game. I get eliminated and I'm like, I'm not the imposter. I was over here. No, you weren't. And I get kicked off. And then at the end, when you get kicked off, they let you know if you were the imposter or not. So you'll get kicked off and it'll say, hey, you weren't the imposter. And then people are like, oh, man, wow. Right? So a lot of times to be smart about it, you got to educate yourself. Be smart. Am I just following what people are saying? How many times have we seen on social media people are just regurgitating what they already heard? Oh, yeah, you can do this. Sure. Yes. This person did this or this person did that. And you don't know. You have not come across that situation or at work or about people you know. Oh, yeah, I heard about this person. I heard about that. You haven't even dealt with them yourself. All right. So don't be sheep. But if you want to deceive, that's who you need. You need the sheep. It's been many times Lauren has played the game. I say, hey, quickly tell them that this person did it. And she's surprised. The person can say, I didn't do it. Nope, you out of there. Because at times, watch this, the sheep, they want to do it. When we're playing a game, they want to vote somebody out. And they haven't done the due diligence to put the work in. So as soon as somebody says, oh, the person did it. Oh, yeah, bet. Boom. People have said on that game, trust me, I've done it. Oh, trust me, I saw this person. And it don't be the person at all. You'd be like, oh, wow. So avoid being sheep. Yeah. On this special holiday edition of the See.Plan.Do show entitled Among Us with me, professional life coach DJ, CPR instructor, consultant, possibly a werewolf. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but Garry O'Neal Jr. And number 5, because this is a fun episode, but I had to bring you the heat. You liking what you see, right? All right. Number 5, no matter what, to go against the threats, whether the imposter is killing people or he or she is sabotaging different parts of the game, we have to work together. In the game, if you don't work together, you're going to get picked off. In the game, if you start venturing out by yourself in the game, the imposter's there waiting, and boom, you'll be gone. But I found that if I am a crew member and somebody else goes with me, they can vouch for me, they can support me, they can say, hey, he was there, I saw him, he's good. And people just don't even think about you. But if somebody lies about you, they will say, no, I was with them the whole time. We have to work together. As a community, there are things that are happening with people in our circles, among us, as well as outside. And we have to make sure that we work together, because if we don't work together, we don't trust each other. We don't look to do our part. Just like in the game, we'll be defeated. When you find the imposter in the game and you vote him out, the game ends. Boom, just like that. And it says victory. If the imposter has killed multiple people, more than enough, then the game is over and you see defeat. So as crew members, we're trying to save as many people as the imposter they're trying to eliminate. We see that all the time. How many times are we divided on things that don't even matter? Well, I say it may not matter to me, but I just recently did an episode entitled Mind Your Damn Business, because I believe in minding your damn business. But when we don't work together, how easy is it for an imposter to slip in and sabotage whatever we have? How easy is it for an imposter to come in here and say things about a person that you know, say things about a situation, not even factual, and we get defeated? All right, so those are the takeaways I got, life coach style. All right, life coaching, that's what I got from the game, but I like the game. And however you feel about the game, how you feel about my thoughts about it, hey, comment below, write it on my social media page. I love to hear what your thoughts are about it. What is something that you got from the game? All right, it's a really good game. I like it. I like it. You know, my daughter and I today, we went to the grocery store, so she wanted to hold my phone. So she's playing it on my phone, and she wants to be the imposter. She don't even want to be a crew member. She gets upset if she's not an imposter. But when she first started playing it, the first thing she did, straight walk up to somebody, boom, kill somebody. I said, hey, you can't even do that. You gotta be sneaky. Now she's a little too good at it. I'm gonna have to watch her. She's a little sus. But it's a great game. That's just what I got from it here on this holiday edition, okay? Especially on National Candy Corn Day. All right? So that is your entree, sponsored by Lalone Clothing. Hey, guess what? If you want to support this show, if you want to show, hey, you want to rep your allegiance to this show, right? You can go to laloneclothing.com and get any of the shirts that you might see here. So here's one of the shirts that says See.Plan.Do in a pink splatter called a Chaos. You can get a hat. You can get some stickers. You can get a shirt. All right. I love when I see people that I know and don't know buy my shirts. They're great, man. Put a little tear in my eye at times. All right. So get a shirt that matches your vibe, that can support the show. All right. We are a community. So check out Lalone Clothing. That's LALONE clothing.com. LALONE clothing.com. Get some merch today. Get a sticker today. Okay. All right. Get one of those things today. Get a shirt. All right. I know some of you guys who are new. you probably was waiting for this part. And at first, when I first started, this would have been the appetizer. For those of you guys who watched the show, this probably would have been the appetizer. We'd have just went through this and then got to the entree, which is serious. But now I need to keep you guys on the hook. So now we can get to the dessert, which is candy corn wings. All right, so let me go over it first. All right. If you don't know me, you've never watched this show, first, welcome. Hey, this is me, Garry O'Neal Jr. I love candy corn. I like candy corn. All right. From the time that I've started having a podcast, a radio show, I like candy corn. Okay. I like the different flavors of candy corn. All right. So I like candy corn. And people. I was thinking of another word to say, but kids might hear the show. But there are people who like to sabotage people's relationships with candy corn. So I like candy corn. And then people will, immediately tell me they hate candy corn. So on this show, if you're a guest on the show, if you've not watched the show, you're a guest. I ask you, what are your thoughts about candy corn? And it's been a rough season for your boy. It's been a rough season for your life coach because the disrespect of candy corn has been tremendous. I'm glad we're doing this online because I think if somebody starts disrespecting candy corn like that in front of me, we're going to square up. But for now, I can just tell somebody, turn on your location, say, hi, Garry, you're funny, and they block me. I can't even respond. So some of the people who want to plot and hate on candy corn, they will send me crazy stuff that people have been doing with candy corn, in my opinion. All the slander, and my candy corn crew know, my candy corn community know the slander and disrespect that we get. You guys are saying that if we eat candy corn, we eat candles? Are you, what? That candy corn is nothing but scented candles? Then people will send me recipes of candy corn on pizza and stuff like that. Stuff that definitely doesn't go. I get attacked, guys. I get attacked for my candy corn allegiance. Get attacked, guys. Okay? Can't sleep at night sometimes on the tags that I get for candy corn, especially during this holiday season. But as always, we got to stand tall. Okay? So one day I came across this recipe, and I've been meaning to do this one for a minute. And I asked Alexa, hey, Alexa, or Siri, or one of those talking ones, whichever one that sponsors the show, that'll be the one that I talk to. I said, hey, when is National Candy Corn Day? And this robot said October 30th. And I had to check. And it is. So being Mr. See.Plan.Do, of the show, being president of the Candy Corn crew, I saw this recipe for wings, and I love wings, and I love candy corn, and sometimes you can mix them. So I saw this recipe, and I said to myself, I'm going to do this today. So this is it. Okay, so let me run down. So I had to try them. All right, I haven't tried them yet. They're right here. Okay, they're right here. I'm going to tap them. This is the plate. All right, I'm going to show you guys in a minute what it looks like. But let me give you the rundown of the ingredients. All right, so now, of course, you want to do your research. You're seeing what people are using. All right, candy corn, wings. One guy, he said, oh, buy some pre-made wings. I'm not doing that. I cook for real, okay? G's Bistro's a thing for real. I'm not out here. I cook for my kids all the time. I cook all the time. I'm not going to just buy some pre-made wings, especially when I'm going to grace them and glaze them with candy corn. Are you serious right now? No. So you needed candy corn. You needed wings. That was it. You needed a double boiler. Listen, I do cook, but I ain't Chef O'Neal cook. So I didn't have a double boiler. But I did see other recipes where they just mixed it into the pan. So I said, okay, I got a really great couple of non-sticks. So all right, we're gonna use that. You know, some of the people who made it, I didn't see a lot of seasoning, I was alarmed. Okay, so I had to make sure that when I made the chicken, not the candy corn, I had to season it because I'm not going to set myself up. Again, I'm doing this for you guys. I could have eaten these in the comforts of my own home, away from anybody, and then I could have had a group chat with the candy corn community and either said this was great or it was trash. But because it's a special holiday episode, I care about you, and I know you want to see it. You've seen me eat food on the show before. Okay, remember back in the day, I ate the donut chicken sandwich. I did that for you guys. Okay, I'm still recovering from that. All right, I have an idea for another episode I'm gonna do later on with some food, so that's gonna be fun. All right, but like I said, the ingredients look pretty regular. Chicken, candy corn, that's it, right? I didn't want to. I saw one person, they use all this other stuff. They use honey and stuff like that. Honey is in candy corn, okay? So I didn't want to do that, and I did not want to get away from it being candy corn, right? Candy corn glaze, that's what it is. All right, so I made them. I made them right before the show. So they're hot, they're ready to go. So right now on camera, I'm going to show you, all right? And if you're listening, I'm going to describe them to you, okay? And I'm also going to post a picture of them. First of all, they look lit. Okay, let me show you guys. All right, I gotta get it in the right pick. I gotta get the right angles. Wait, is this the right angle? See, I need somebody to help me with my selfies because my selfies be trash at times. All right, but wait, no, hold up. All right, these are the wings. Okay, you should imagine. Well, all right, so the wings are a nice orangey glaze, right? Orange, like orange chicken. Like if you ate orange chicken, I love orange chicken. This is like an orange chicken glaze, right? They look sticky. Okay, I'm down for this. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, I already pre-prayed over these, so said my grace. I don't know about you, but I say my grace. So I'm gonna take one right now. Okay, I'm gonna take one. Let's go. Because of the show, I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a piece. All right, not gonna bite right into the whole wing because I don't want to get it on my beard, and then I don't get weird. All right, especially if it's really good, and then I start moaning on it, and people are like, "What kind of podcast is this?" Okay, but I got a piece of chicken. All right, I'm gonna bite it right now. Real life. This is real life. I have not tried these, even when I was mixing it. Didn't try it. All right, here we go. Looks great. All right, I'm about to eat it right now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. My first reaction is, y'all hate on candy corn as much as this can provide y'all. This is good. Now, I see that it's very sticky, okay? And if it sits a little bit, it's going to get a little hard. But this is good. Would I want this to be something I would get all the time? No, not really. I'm going to try another bite. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm only speaking to my candy corn people right now because I already saw the comments from people who already despise candy corn. I know you're watching, but my candy corn community, this is good. The only thing I would probably add, it's good. Let me try it again. Hold on. All right. This is a very sweet. It's sweet. So it's good. It's nothing horrendous about it. It's a sweet. I can taste the honey in it. It's sweet. But as it cools, so it was hot when I first got it. So I see from the time that I started talking to now, and it's been about 35 minutes, I see that they started sticking together. So I can't really dive into them like I would want because I'm on the show. And I can't just dive in and then my face is full of all this stuff. And you guys are like, what's going on? But it did get hard, but again, that was the sugar hardening because there's a lot of sugar in it. But guess what? Here's the reaction. Thumbs up. Could I see a chef? And if you're a chef listening, you're a caterer, you're a chef, make these and then send them to me. Let's try it again with something else. I would make it spicier. So I probably would put something spicy in it, but it's sweet. It's like a honey chicken. I promise you that if you guys make these and you eat them, I can't even taste the candy cornness of it. It just tastes like a sweet wing, right? I season the wings, so it tastes like sweet wings. Well, that was pretty good. I'm gonna try one more piece for the culture. One more piece on National Candy Corn Day. Like I said, it really is stuck. They really get sticky together. So I probably should have just ate them, before and just told y'all about it. But that's not how I do the show. This is a real podcast, okay? All right, look. You can see here, this is a wing, a drum. I'm gonna try it again I'm gonna try it one more time. Here we go. Yeah. I would want to just eat it hot because it cooled down and it made it like very sticky, almost candy. So it's sort of like a candied wing. Yeah. If I saw this sort of menu at a restaurant, would I eat it? If a chef really hooked it up, yeah. But would I waste the delicacy of candy corn? No. Is it horrendous? No. Because some of you guys probably watch this episode or listen to this episode thinking I'm going to throw up all on my stuff. Nah. We're good. Candy corn community, we're good. Okay? So that was good. Okay, I like it. But like I said, when it solidifies, yeah. But I would like to see this with a glaze or probably, it's good. I think that this would be something cool. But again, I would want mine to be spicy. So that was good. Okay, that was my reaction. That was your official See.Plan.Do reaction of candy corn wings. Wasn't bad. But also, I like candy corn. So I would say, I promise you that if somebody was to make these wings and you didn't know they were candy corn, you would eat them. They were good. I liked it. Now, I will give you guys a sneak peek on the Thanksgiving edition. I have found some Thanksgiving edition candy corn that is supposed to taste like turkey, mashed potatoes, and dressing and stuff like that. That is where I'm probably drawing the line. But for you guys, because I love you, we're a community here, I am going to try them on air in real time. I've yet to have candy corn be nasty to me, but I am not, based upon the comments I read on Amazon, it's going to be a rough time for your boy. Because I don't know how, Willy Wonka could barely do that. So them putting turkey with gravy into a candy corn, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. But you know what? But you guys, I will offer this challenge to any chef, any cook, any caterer. Make these. Make these and hashtag candy corn wings. Also use the hashtag See.Plan.Do show and tell me what your thoughts are. Hook them up. Okay? Hook them up. If you put them on your menu, you got to call them the See.Plan.Do wings. You cannot, I will sue your ass. If you make these candy corn wings, I know I don't own the recipe, but if you make these wings and you start a business, or you have a bistro, or you have a restaurant, and you put these little SOBs on the menu, and you just come out with candy corn wings, and I follow that hashtag and I see yours, and I know you listen to the show, I'm coming into your establishment and I'm definitely knocking over a tip jar. At the least, your tip jars get knocked over if it's not entitled to See.Plan.Do wings. But these were good. Also, if you have some unique type of wings that you know about, like, tag me in it. I want to hear about it. But this was good. I'll try different wings. I love wings. But, these wings right here, hey, I just want here they are. They were A-okay. They weren't something I would just keep getting over and over and over again. I wasn't surprised. I didn't think they were going to be nasty. So that's my take on those wings. So hopefully that, if you're interested in making them, make them yourself. Let me know what you think. All right. Hey, that is the end of this episode, of this special holiday episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. All right. Thank you for being a part of it. Okay. As always, you can catch every episode, whether it's a holiday or not, by checking out different links, but especially going to the See.Plan.Do website. All right. That's where you can check out all of the links, all of the things I talk about, any episode that I've ever done, by heading directly over to See.Plan.Do.show.com. Do I have to do www? No, we're good, right? Because we're in 2020. Yeah. See.Plan.Do.show.com. All right. Hey, if you want to be a guest on the show, you want to promote, have different commercial and promotional opportunities for for beginning, mid, and evening role. Guess what? Promote your service is good. These numbers are growing. I promise you. I see the downloads every day, every week. I follow it. The numbers are growing. So get your starting bid, get your business out there. If you want to sponsor the show, contact me directly. All right. My Patreon supporters, and hey, if you want to be able to support the show, you say, hey, Gary, you support so many people. How can I support you? You can support this show. If you go to the See.Plan.Do website, there is a Patreon link, and become a member of the show. All right. For a couple of dollars a month, I promise you won't even see that money. For a couple of dollars a month, you can greatly improve and support this show. All right. Make sure to get all the stuff on my face. Just for a couple of dollars, you can greatly support this show. Okay. And so guess what? As I close this out, you are the best part of this show. I know it's not the wings. It's not me. Not my beard. It's you. Okay. You are the best part of the show. And until we see each other again, until we talk again, and until we share those special, special moments again. Always remember, guys, to see what you want to do. Plan it out, man. And then just do it. Don't be an imposter. All right. Focus on your tasks and enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Candy Corn Crew.